Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for December 26th of 2024 is titled Grand Spiral NGC 5643. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an example of a spiral galaxy. Now, spiral galaxy is similar to our own Milky Way. The difference here is that we are outside the galaxy looking down on it from above, and we can see the distinct spiral structure. When we look at our own Milky Way, we're stuck inside it. We are in one of those spiral arms within the galaxy, and therefore we see it completely differently. We see it as a milky path that goes across the sky, giving it the name the Milky Way. Now, when we look at a spiral galaxy like this, and this is actually an example of an active galaxy known as a Seyfert Galaxy. Now, a Seyfert Galaxy is a spiral galaxy, but has an unusually active and bright core. And that's what we're seeing here at the central regions. That is the core. And what's at the center there? We see a bright spot, but even closer in, if you could look, would be a supermassive black hole at the center. And as material falls into that black hole, it becomes energized. And in fact, a lot of it gets converted into energy. So the material spirals in what is called an accretion disk, spiraling closer and closer to the black hole. Now, once we cross what we call the event horizon of a black hole, we cannot know anything about that material. The energy can be given off, but it cannot escape back out into space. However, before it crosses the event horizon, energy can be released. And that's where we get the intense energy from a black hole. As that material spirals around in an accretion disk, it can be heated up by friction to extremely high temperatures and give off intense radiation. And in this case, it gives off strong emissions of X-rays as well as radio waves from the material spiraling in toward that central black hole. Now, in the spiral galaxy itself, if we go a little further out, we see that it's dominated by two colors, a blue color of the spiral arms, and that's a blue glow from lots of hot young stars which have formed. And we also see the pink glow of hydrogen gas. That is caused by, as you might guess, hydrogen gas, which is then excited by the ultraviolet light from those hot stars. And the hydrogen gas becomes ionized. So these become what we call H2 regions where the hydrogen gas has had the electrons stripped off of it. And as the electrons recombine, it gives off very specific wavelengths of light. And for hydrogen, it's a very distinct red color, which gives that pink glow to these emission regions that highlight the spiral arms. So we can see that distinct color change as we go from the outer areas into the inner. We see that there are the pink and blue as you are on the outside. But as you get down toward the intersections, the light then starts to become dominated by the light of old stars, old red giant stars that dominate the light when we get close into the core. And that gives it the yellower color. It's kind of that mixture of various different colors, some of the blue stars, some of the red stars that become much more prominent when you get into the core. And we're seeing really different populations of stars there, the younger stars further out, and then a mixture of ages when you get farther in there. So that was our picture of the day for December 26th of 2024. It was titled Grand Spiral NGC 5643. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be planet Earth at twilight. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.